All right, well, this is what it looks like after standing in the rain between 10 and about noon in Walnut Grove. And I am soaked, and my bags are soaked, and not nearly as waterproof as I thought they were. And some of the pictures got a little damaged, but I got everybody signed, and now I'm going to move on to my next goal, which is to try out Nellie's restaurant. Let's see. And while I'm at it, let me show you, I was wearing, somewhat foolishly, it turns out, one of my, oh my goodness, it's so hot Laura shirts that I got from the Loftus store in Desmet. All right, well, one of my goals this trip was to eat at Nellie's. Now, I just heard a rumor that there's a 2-hour wait, so I'm going to come in and see. If there's a 2-hour wait, I'll let it go. Well, since Nellie's was a bust, I guess I will just kind of poke around for a bit. I want to be back in the park at 1:30. The rain has driven a lot of people in, so there's a lot more people in here than there were yesterday. Whoa, ho! I never saw that stamp collection poster before. That is definitely something to be on the lookout for. He had added a Braille Bible. It's a hands-on thing since the last time I was here. If you're here for the TV show, the Holy Grail is the CI mantelpiece that you can see in various episodes getting darker and smokier as the time goes on. They've made it now so it's part of an overall fireplace instead of just having the mantle on the wall. They have a shelf of props from the TV show. They'd like to know what episodes they were from. Do you recognize any of them?
Glad to see a
This
good
is
crowd.
the mayor
Nice
of Walnut
that
Grove.
all of you persevered the weather this morning. Wasn't what we had in mind, but worked out well, and we'll all dry off this afternoon and maybe get wet again. A little bit to talk about here. I have special peace flags in the wind presentation. Peace flags are started out in Florida in his classroom, and he takes these flags around the world. They've been made up on 4 different continents, and they're all going. He takes them around to different places to show peace for everyone, and just a way of trying to make everybody get along a little better all around the world.
We live in a place called Amelia, Courthouse now, 35 minutes. Christmas episode.
Oh yeah. We're taking donations for the wildlife.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? Our rain is gone. Our sunshine is back. It's going to be a warm one, and we're going to have an awesome day. We have with us today Tracy and Victor French, children of actor Victor French. They're going to discuss a little bit about their lives, growing up with their dad, their careers, and what they've been doing since, and all that kind of fun history and a little house history. So here we go to Victor and Tracy.
Parents that work for a living. Raise your hand if you had a dad that worked. Okay, working full time. Yeah, to do what you got to do to make a living, but he was so blessed, I just have to say, to be able to do a part, and that part that he played on that show, that seemed to have impacted, and a lot of people, me as well. Kids growing up, he would always get on the floor with Kelly and I and Victor, and we'd wrestle and jump all over him, and just play these crazy games. The one thing, I've got to show this part, okay? You show the movie theater part, I'll show you. Is, we would stand in line, and we would do either the tickle test, or if you had a smiley wand, and we would see who could go the longest without laughing. And I was always the winner of that. could go the longest without cracking a smile. As he sat in the chair and tried to get us to laugh, I could always go the longest with him. Big,
Back to the end of the line.
back to the end of the line. Kelly just laughed. She would just go around, but I could go long, man. I could go long an hour.
This is why you're the actress.
Yeah, show business is my life. But that was really neat. But the other thing that we did is at that time in our lives, we liked to watch some scary movies, you know? And we enjoyed them as kids, get a little adrenaline. But there was a part of my father, there was a part of this man that loved to turn all the lights off in the house. Okay? Halfway through, Dad is missing somewhere in our home. And you knew,
You have to go find him.
yeah, you would have to go find him. Where was he?
Everywhere. I mean, he'd hide behind the bed. Oh no, girls first, please. And I jumped over there trying to catch him on the far side of the bed. And Mother was behind the curtains on the other side of the bed. And went, ah!
Yeah, or I would come down the hall and have the doors cracked to the room. Imagine the doors opened like this, and you're in the dark trying to go into your room, and you see this eyeball, and he'd come at you, you know. Or it'd be, and did he do it in the movie? He would do it in a movie theater, okay?
Catch you right at the
Right, he's
the
sitting
scary
behind
part
us.
of the movie and reach behind you and go, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah. Or he's missing somewhere in the house, you know, or somewhere in the movie theater. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun growing up. Personally, for me, I'm just going to share about him when he started doing the role of Mr. Edwards. I'm a bit more of a talker than my brother, so pardon me. Plus, I'm female. You know, you can't shut us up. But when he started doing that role, a lot of things changed. I mean, it was really neat that he got an opportunity to play the character, but you know, he started being recognized by people, which is really strange, you know?
Grow a beard, I was able to be a stand-in. He says, you know, I'm gonna have you as my stand-in. You're going to hate it afterwards because it is going to be the best job you're ever going to have. And it was, because it was working with the best people I have ever known. And everybody I ever met working on that show was always in the best spirits, the best people I have ever met in my life.
Absolutely.